have any presence on the planet.
No, they don't. Unfortunately,
No.
lore-wise, Jabba the Hutt's crime syndicate is one of the things the Empire can't actually stop.
Damn law.
That's pretty much how it works. Also,
Alright.
you would pretty much never find a Republic or Empire, Rebellion or Empire ship anywhere here.
No, but their spies might be around though.
There are probably more than a few spies here and there.
It's fine, whatever.
But
It's been
the
12
obvious
hours
point
yet
of
in game.
being a spy is to
Well, I
not be
imagine-
detected by attacking someone.
I didn't say they had to be good spies.
One bad
Anyway,
spy
has it been 12 hours, Jack?
Definitely not, because they're talking about doing it, but they haven't done anything.
Okay.
So, do
Well-
you guys actually do anything, or you just
Yeah,
sit around?
I'm going to try and not
You're-
coerce, but find a gang since they're all pretty well on my streetwise and be like, I'm gonna find one of the lower ones and then start like appealing to the meta nature, saying, guys, I know a way of getting you higher up in the higher social standing, and then we can do some really good stuff with it because there's
Okay, save it for when we
Sorry.
actually start playing so the people in the stream know what we're doing.
I already
Oh,
started.
okay.
When did you guys pay attention?
No, you already started. No, you didn't say you were starting. You said you were going to start it. And did you just start it without telling us? You're like, guys, I'm going to start it
I
soon.
said,
Okay.
hey, when I
then
said
we
I was going to start, I started. I thought you guys noticed.
No, you just said,
I did.
I'm going to start it soon.
Well, there you go. They definitely heard
Okay,
that
whatever,
last part
continue.
about convincing children to do your bidding.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
I'm going to find like a lowly gang. It might not be children, but it's like a smaller gang. That's
Okay.
probably like 3 to 5 people that I can be like. So I've got this plan, and it's like trust me, I'm a politician. I
So,
know
first of
how
all,
these
roll me
stuff
some
work.
streetwise. You're trying to find and diversify between the various gangs. You actually succeed. But
Okay.
you do, in fact, find a gang comprising entirely of children. That's why you have 3 disadvantages.
That's perfectly fine with me.
I can see why the Empire kicked you out. This is totally by their standards.
Hey, they would have kept me if I was willing to take children to the meat grinder.
No, in fact, the Empire's never done that.
So, yeah, I just want to try and like appeal to the men in nature, being like, so I know you guys want to get like higher standing, starting out as a lowly crew, and I'm trying to raise their raise their standing so that we can go, because we've got a plan to go to this like place that was recently attacked by a group of idiots. So that the generator that was there is down.
Mhm.
And we can get in and steal some stuff and make some good money off it.
Mhm.
So that's my idea for them.
Well, you told them your plan. How exactly you plan to do this?
I want them on board before I tell them the plan. I don't want them going to.
They
gas
don't
and
accept
gas us up.
your plan at all until you tell them.
Okay, well, so the
Or
idea
you
is
can make
the
a
idea is
coercion
that
check,
at night.
but it'd be extremely difficult.
Well, the idea is, I'll tell them. The idea is at night to go. At night we'll break in, because there should be less guards, because a lot of them were murdered. But there's only one mech thing that my people will deal with. Once we get inside, there's you just go a little further in, and then you get to like the cargo areas, and there we just take whatever we want and leave.
Alright, roll your check. Coercion.
Charm.
Or charm if you'd like to do it instead.
I'd very much like to. What?
What?
Jesus.
I love your
You
reaction.
failed to convince children to do stuff.
And now they're being very threatening about it.
They are.
Ah, this is true.
Yeah, apparently the leader of this little gang apparently wants to work for Java when he grows up, and he starts screaming at you. Various different forms of profanity in whatever dialect he's speaking. And he pulls out the only weapon that they have, which is a barely functioning slug thrower, and just tells you to leave.
You should just
Just be aware that this is literally the only gang you found that would be remotely willing to help you, And this is still also your last chance to do this if you want to follow your plan.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking coerce him. So I'm gonna go up to the little shit, pull out my like working stuff, and go, okay, you little shit, you will work with us, or by hell, I'm going to blow out your brains.
Okay, you can roll your check again.
Critically fails.
Yes.
You actually succeed this time around. You're good. You managed to pull it off. It was even more difficult because you actually started a fight beforehand. But yeah, you actually managed to pass.
Okay.
Yeah.
I told them
Suppose-
I told them that like the place that we will meet
Mhm.
actually is like just round the corner from where the shield generator went. No, the generator went down with the force field, and I will stick with the like group of them until they go there. I can't link that back to
The
the
Wookiee?
Wookiee and the other one. Yeah.
I thought the Wookiee went with you.
No,
Did
I thought
you-
I thought he
The
was healing.
Wookiee's- Yeah, the Wookiee's still kind of freaking out because I didn't pay for him.
Okay, Mr. Wookiee, you can also pay 100 to sit in a baka tank.
Oh, will that sort out the lung that's probably detached from the rest
No.
of my internals?
No, it won't. But it will heal you back to full.
Yeah, screw it then.
Okay, then you and Lafon are back to full. You guys climb out of your baka tanks. You're all fine except the Wookiee who has 5 strain. This is probably because you just don't feel correct. Something is definitely off.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, okay, I came up with a plan. And we'd head to the scrapyard.
Yeah, I'll be waiting while they do that.
Alright, I'm heading to the scrapyard.
Okay.
I'm going to first of all search for a small propane tank that would be able to fit on the upper arm. Basically like a small tube.
You have no issue finding a empty tank of some sort.
Alright, next I'm going to find a small tube which the fuel will be able to travel through.
You find various tubes, and them look exactly like they're gonna fit. Found a bit of adhesive of some sort.
Alright, and then I'm going to look for something that will be like a lighter. I'll be able to also attach to this at the end of it.
You're trying to make a flamethrower, basically, right?
A wrist-mounted flamethrower.
A wrist-mounted flamethrower.
Yes.
Well, you can definitely make a flamethrower. I don't know how wrist-mounted a tank is gonna be.
Dude, they're in the Star Wars universe, trust me.
I know they exist, man. You just didn't. You
I'm
just
trying to
got
make one, that's why I'm using the... This is one of the reasons I put so many points in my mechanics check, so I can just basically make weapons like this.
Okay, just so you're aware, that is Tech Outlaw? No, what is it?
How's that Tech Outlaw?
It is one of the branches of tech to just make things.
Yeah, it's
I
out.
thought that's what mechanic was.
No, mechanic is the guy who repairs your ship. Tech Outlaw makes things, generally from scrap, and that's like their whole thing. If you want to do that, you should have gone with that.
Mechanics does
Like
have construct.
outlaw,
Say,
really?
Yeah, but that
But
requires
it's still
you to
mechanics
have
based.
other things to take
Yeah.
from other stuff. But
Okay.
Tech Outlaw is your making things from scratch. So you can still do it. It's just going to be more difficult for you relative to a person who was a mechanic or something.
Okay, what check is that going to be?
For you, it's still going to be mechanics. I just need to up the difficulty because it's going to be very hard. Also, you're making from scratch, which makes it even harder.
Okay,
So it's nearly impossible, but you can give it a shot.
I'm going to give it a shot. You done it?
Yes. Oh my god, you succeeded! You think it'll work? You think it will actually work?
Okay, next I'm going to try and make some heavy armor.
Go ahead. Same difficulty. Give it a shot.
I'm just imagining you just
Nope.
in this.
Not even close.
That didn't work.
I'm just imagining you in this scrapyard, just like shoving these together, and everyone, it's like a
You
drone
were
that comes
aiming
by.
to make Iron Man armor. You slip
No,
yourself
not about
into
Iron
it.
Man armor. I'm just.
You slip into it, and it just doesn't move. Like you didn't put any like cyber motors or any other things in there. You just like threw together iron plate mail and just thought it'd be like cool, epic Iron Man armor, but it doesn't move at all.
I'm not a small person.
Uh,
Next, I'm gonna search for anything else I could use.
okay, give me a D1000. A high number wouldn't be such a bad thing right now.
673.
As you search through the junkyard, you find a small handheld flamethrower.
What?
What?
As you search through the junkyard, you find a small handheld flamethrower.
So
In mostly functioning order.
okay, I'm gonna take that.
You
I'm gonna
got
take
it.
that. I'm then going. I then want to put this on my other wrist.
It's in D&D. I got it called a dragon thrower, and it's a wand that shoots flame breath. So yes,
Okay.
you found a small handheld flamethrower.
So can I convert this so it will work on my other wrist as well?
It's handheld. You won't strap it to your wrist. Same thing.
Yeah. Okay, so I can just literally strap it to my wrist. Okay, fine. I got 2 flamethrowers now on either wrist.
The
Okay.
other one is technically on your wrist, but it's not exactly wrist mounted. It's like a massive tank on your back.
Yeah, that's fine.
And this thing is small and compact.
Oh.
This is like
Well-
holding a remote control that shoots flames from the end of it.
Okay, in which case I'm gonna break down the other one and I'm gonna take the pipe because I still have another idea. I still need the pipe at least.
Mm-hmm.
So break down that one, and then I'm going to go shopping in the market.
Okay.
I'm just having a look for.
So, we'll get back to you. Wookie, what are you trying to do?
Well, after kind of dragging myself out the tank, going by my fellow mechanic's idea, I'm gonna try and make some kind of plated fists.
Big power fist will fall out.
Exactly where I was going.
Okay, sure. You also head to the junkyard where you see LaFawn making his weird little flamethrower. As you walk by, you notice something shiny in the ground. You pick it up and you put it on top of the pile, and you notice that you found a little flamethrower. You left it for LaFawn to find on his own, and then you go about making your plated fists. Give me a roll.
Mechanics?
Yes.
No.
You don't succeed. You find
Nope.
metal plates, but you don't find ones that are like the proper shape that you can actually do anything with.
With a roll like that, it wouldn't be surprising if I skewered myself in the junkyard.
Don't
No.
say that.
No, you're fine. You're still a little queasy, but you're fine.
I have a sudden craving for hot dogs now.
Okay. I guess we'll get back to you. What's the Twi'lek doing? You're still trying to convince them, right?
No,
What are you already-
I convinced
Oh, yeah,
them.
you're
I was-
already
I'm just
convinced.
waiting. I'm just waiting for the other two to actually get their shit together so we can go
Okay.
and do this.
Guys, do you have any further actions you want to take?
I was at the market, remember?
Okay. You're at the market.
I'm going to buy 2 restraining bolts.
Okay, you're going to attempt to buy 2 restraining bolts. Okay. Anything else?
Okay. 2 more stun grenades.
You definitely find the sun grenades. You wanted to go ahead and remove that. The
So
cost.
that's gonna be 150. So I'm down to 200.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna buy. Where are the things I still here before? Oh yeah, stim packs. I'm gonna buy 3 stim packs. So that's gonna bring me down to 50.
Now, you look at the 3 scent packs. 2 of them look fine. The last one's a little questionable. It looks like it's a little light, and perhaps someone's used it recently.
I'm not gonna buy it.
Then you buy 2.
Yes.
Okay, now, as per the bolts you were talking about earlier, the guy tells you that he doesn't really have them, but he knows a guy who knows a guy, and then so on and so forth. He says that I can get you them, but they're going to cost you twice as much.
Okay. I'm gonna buy one then, because that's all I can afford, in which case.
Alright, he tells you to come back later tonight.
Okay then.
And tells you to make sure you have the money.
Of course I want to have the fucking money.
Well, he doesn't know you have the money. That's what he says.
Okay.
This sounds fishy.
Of course it sounds fishy. Everything sounds fishy.
Yeah, this is Tatooine. I'm expecting something like this to happen. But
Okay.
I have a wrist-mounted flamethrower, so if shit goes down, I'm prepared.
Okay. Wookie. Anything? You don't want to attempt surgery on yourself again?
Would that accomplish anything at this point?
If you succeed, you'll be fine. If
You don't succeed.
And what happens if I do not
He's
succeed?
gonna be like bleeding out,
You start-
crawling his way into the market, like,
start
bounty
taking-
hunter, help me.
Well, you take a lot of damage, basically. Because you're literally going to attempt surgery on yourself. The fact that you succeeded at all was crazy.
What was the percentage of me to actually win on the last roll?
Don't. Just don't.
I started
Never tell me
laughing.
the odds.
I started laughing. That's your percentage.
Okay.
I'm going to assume single digits then.
Dude, don't you know? Never tell me the odds.
Would have been great if you guys had some force powers with you, but unfortunately you guys didn't succeed on that roll.
Could I? No, I'm going to play it safe for now. He says, as Long's
Okay.
probably missing.
So, before we go any further, I'm going to give you guys 15 experience for your original kills and actually walking away alive. For the Wookiee, I'm giving you 20 instead of 15.
Yes. For what
Because
reason?
someone here succeeded to do surgery on himself and actually succeed. Damn.
Yeah, don't mind me. Just clamp. Okay.
So, if you guys want to spend that, go ahead, and then we'll proceed from there.
Alright.
Now, could I spend my points in medicine?
You can.
Should I spend my points in medicine?
That's really up to you. I can't really tell you what to do at that point. At the end of the day, there's gonna be more than once or twice that someone's gonna have to make a medical check.
Does anyone here actually have medicine?
No. Okay,
Okay.
Jack, I'm gonna go for toughened, and I'm also going to go for... Actually, no, I'm gonna get toughened twice, so it gives me an extra 4 health.
Mm-hmm.
How much does it cost to upgrade general skills?
Okay, let me hop over and look. If I remember correctly, it is 5 times your next rank of it.
Oh, okay.
And it is, let's see, for a non-career skill, it is 5 times the next rank plus 5. So it does cost more, but it doesn't cost insanely more, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So you could all up your medicine, even your medical checks, even though you were none of you have it as a career.
So leveling it from 0 to 1 would be...
Well, let's see. If it's currently 0, at 1 it'd be 10, at 2 it would be, what is that, 25 more? No, 15 more. And then 20, followed by 25, followed by 30, and then just so on and so forth. I'm actually
I'm
pulling out a
getting it.
calculator, doing it right now, 1 sec. Let's see how bad this is about to get. Also, my calculator function's not working. That's actually weird. Why isn't it working? There we go. Now, let's see. So, it'd be 10, followed by 15, followed by 20, followed by 25, followed by 30, 1 rank, 2 rank, 3, 4. It would be 135 experience to improve medicine to its max.
I think at this point I can only afford 1 level.
That's really up to you. It is only 10 experience to go to 1. But yeah, you can't afford level 2.
Yeah. I think I'll level it up to 1 and save the 10 experience for a later date.
Well, there's no reason why you can't improve some of your actual other skills from your tree. Or gain that talent, I mean. Some of your talents would improve how much damage you can take.
How much does a talent cost?
Your talent tree says the cost on it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the page right now. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, it's Technician Outlaw Tech for you to make things just out of scrap. And Technician Mechanic is on page 89.
89, thank you.
So, you could get Toughened, which increases your wound threshold by 2, give you a little more HP. And there's more than a few things you could possibly get out of that to help you out. You could, help increase your mechanics check, reduce the costs of repairing things. If you had a starship, fine-tuning wouldn't be such a bad idea, but you might. Or this campaign could literally be a thing where you guys just never get a ship and spend all your time trying to get one.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go for Toughened, just so I can stay alive just a bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
And
you can clearly see the costs, and you pretty much can ignore the branch in the concept that you can get anything from the top row, but after that you want to follow the lines.
Yeah, I'll go for fine-tuning, just in case this actually turns out well.
I like your optimism.
I've already had a hole blasted through me once.
Good point. You know what? I actually should have had you do this earlier, but go ahead and roll another white die and see if you manage to get anything from that. This is still from you, succeeding on a medical check on yourself.
Oh, so just 1 white die.
Yes, 1 white die. Let's see if you have any... The forest does not look kindly upon you right now. Oh, wow. That's a lot of disadvantage.
I feel like the Force is actually trying to kill me.
Well, the Force can't kill you directly. Not directly. But yeah, okay, so we are going to skip ahead. It is now nighttime unless you guys want to attack today, and in which case you would not get the bolt.
I need the bolt. Unless you want to fight a giant fucking droid, I would recommend you hold off.
It's probably the best.
Okay. You guys take a rest. Everyone's back at full, except the Wookiee, who still has 5 strain until you go to an actual doctor to have your organs checked out. Okay, LaFawn. You head back to the same shop. Apparently your allies have decided to go sleep for the night instead of coming with you.
Don't need them anyway.
I'm keeping an eye on the kids.
Do you have your weapons at the ready?
I have my blaster holstered and of course I have my flamer.
Okay, you're relatively prepared. Do you go in?
I'm gonna look out for anything suspicious first.
It is rather dark. You're gonna have to make a check if you would like to do that. There is a perception, and I'll add the difficulty now. Give it a shot.
I'm trying to find perception, give me a second. There we go.
Okay. You see what is clearly, from your angle, a ship on top of this building, hidden by a tarp. That definitely was not there before.
Okay, I'm going to Is there any way I can look access the top or not? Can I just pull it off?
Not from where you are. It's like 2 stories up.
Alright then. I'm going to proceed to enter, but I have a plan, don't worry about it. All of the plans.
Okay. As you head in this rather dank and disgusting little place, you notice that all the merchandise has been put away, so there's no chance to pickpocket a few things. Eventually, after you walk in, the rather large owner of the store walks out and he calls out to you, saying, "Come over here, guys in the back. Come on."
I want to know about the ship on top of the building first.
Yes, don't worry about it. He came here by ship.
I'll trust you for now, but this does look shifty.
Of course it looks shifty. That's
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah, I'm gonna like follow him, but I'm gonna keep my distance.
Okay. Do you go in?
Yeah.
He wants you to go in. He's gonna stand outside.
Yeah, I'll go in, but as I go in, I'm going to basically like show him that I'm armed by like as I walk past him, I just say, "See, throw my arm up to show my flamethrower."
Whoa!
Mm-hmm.
No one here is starting in trouble. Just go in.
Okay, I'm gonna go in.
Well, Vaughn, did we ever discuss what your your obligation was?
Oh yeah, I remember now. I have a bounty on my head.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's fine.
As you walk in, a net drops on her roof, and now you're caught in a net.
I can't give a shit. I'm gonna immediately fucking turn on my flamethrower.
Okay. So let me clear this area and start up a map.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
Was that the flame?
That was meant to be the plane, but right now we're trying to clear the area and put in a map. And I just delete your token, didn't I? 1 sec.
Yep.
Dun 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 dun.
I just
dun,
disappear.
dun.
I don't think I actually have music.
You have music for yourself. You're free to listen to it.
Of course I am.
I
Why does that
honestly,
keep happening.
I honestly cannot imagine anything other than the Pokemon battle theme as that net goes down on him.
Doesn't matter. This is literally one of the reasons why I bought my flamethrower, because I'm anticipating someone to try and do something like this.
Okay, so we're just going to use this, guys, but I don't want to spend time uploading another image. But
Okay.
basically, there's a drone on the inside. He seems to be a combat drone, and there's a guy on the outside. And you're currently caught by a net.
Okay, I'm gonna immediately set the rope aflame.
Mm-hmm.
And before you start saying anything like, "Oh well, it's a rope, it's gonna burn you," that is not how it works. If you set a rope aflame, it fucking just evaporates because it doesn't have enough surface to actually spread.
I said nothing about a net catching on fire.
I anticipated you'd say something like that, so I'm countering it.
I said nothing about a metallic net catching on fire.
A metallic net catching on fire. I see.
But yes, you do succeed in turning on the flamethrower, and the net does not seem to catch on fire.
That's fine. I'm gonna point it towards one of the fleshier people.
Okay, so you point it at the fat guy.
Yep.
Okay. We haven't really decided the difficulty for this. It's definitely going to be a... Actually, what is the flamethrower marked as in the form of weapon?
Let's have a look, but you know how fucked my PDF is, so it's gonna take a while.
Well, we have to figure it out. Because this
Yeah,
is your
I'm
weapon.
gonna-
We should
Oh,
discuss
I
this
nailed it.
earlier.
I got to melee weapons, so I just need to score up a little bit.
It's
okay.
melee? Damn.
No, it's not melee. It's ranged, heavy, flame projector, burn 3, blast 8.
Okay. Burn 3 damage, blast 8.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so your damage is 8 and it's 3 on 3 as for accounting for burning. So damage 8, encumbrance 6. So since this is
Yeah, but this
portable,
is
I'm gonna reduce it because this is like a massive one and you're got a portable one. So encumbrance 3, damage 4, burn. I'm gonna leave the burn as the same because it's still a flame.
it's fire. I'm
Yeah.
gonna reduce the flame. How?
So
That's a neat trick.
damage 4 and burn 3.
Okay.
To be fair, that could be a thing based on what fuel you're using.
Yeah, well, we're going to assume it's just standard fuel. Like, it's just gonna be petrol, 'cause it's just Tatooine. If I get out of this alive, then we'll sort that out another time.
Okay. And you turn towards the fat guy.
Mhm.
I still need you to make a roll.
Okay.
It's set. Just make a roll. You succeed, and he takes 4 damage. He starts screaming because he's actually on fire at this point. Because what your thing actually does is it shoots out like the petrol, and then that is liquid that is on fire, and it's currently stuck on the fat man. And you're pretty sure maybe his own level of fat's helping to keep the fire going. Okay, now we're gonna roll initiative.
Okay.
That's for them, and then I need one from you, and there should not have been a difficulty, even though there was.
2 successes and an advantage.
I'm just gonna roll theirs again. Sorry.
Fuck you.
Okay.
That is not fair.
What do you mean? You're still going first.
Still not fair.
You're still going first, so don't worry about it.
Okay. First thing I'm gonna do is try and throw the net off me.
Mm-hmm.
So what check is that gonna be?
That's going to be coordination. Because this is you trying to get unstuck from it.
Mm-hmm.
Similar to, let's say, if they were handcuffs or something.
Yep. Oh, I see. So that's gonna be 4 difficulty.
No, it's not going to be 4 difficulty. At the end of the day, this is a drop net.
Oh, okay.
Go for it. You actually succeed.
Yes.
Like I said, it is just a simple net,
Mm-hmm.
even though it was mechanical. You throw the net to the side. That was pretty much your turn.
Yep.
Alright, do you have any defense?
Defense. Let me go down.
Any of your
I
armor?
need... Yeah, no, I remember I am wearing environment armor, but as to whether or not that gives me actual defense, I know it has 1 absorb, or 1, whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
It has no defense, but it's got 1 circ.
And just to verify, you're wanted alive, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. How's your agility, man?
My agility is my highest stat. It's 3.
Okay. You ready for this?
Okay, let's go.
He succeeds in hitting you.
Okay.
You take 9 damage.
Okay, so it's gonna be 8 since I have 1 soak damage, so it's gonna put me down to 8 health.
Yep,
Wait, who's hitting me?
the droid.
Okay.
The fat man proceeds to run off for his turn.
How far away could I be from the market at this point?
Obviously.
You are totally asleep. You would need force favor to just wake up at this moment, unless LaFawn wants to spend a whole turn calling you guys.
Oh, that's not gonna help me at all. Okay, I'm going to step away from the droid. I'm gonna pull out my blaster and I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay. Go for it. You succeed.
Boom.
How much damage?
Is it? So it's gonna be 5 damage for each success, isn't it?
It's 5 and then add 1 damage per additional.
So it's gonna be 7.
Take 7.
He's gonna take 7.
He seems relatively fine.
Oh, fuck me.
He seems to cock his gun and takes another shot at you. He doesn't feel at all he's going to miss as he shoots you in the leg. He definitely does not miss. That is 9 plus 3. That's 12.
9 plus 3.
Then
What?
11 after you remove your soak.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be down.
You're down?
Yeah.
Then it's a good thing he stunned you and not killed you right here.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, you wake up the next morning and LaFawn never comes back.
Well,
Actually, really sad music is playing right now. This is pretty perfect.
You say that, but what's playing for the viewers is the Donkey Kong underwater theme.
No, the music's playing for me is you know when Anakin starts burning everything.
I am so glad.
Kind of like all
someone
the Jedi like getting
remixed
slaughtered.
this. Yeah.
by the way, did you tell us where you were going?
No.
Were we even made aware of the where you
No.
were going?
Did I tell you beforehand?
No.
No. Let me rephrase that. Did you tell us that you were going to the market the day before?
Oh, you were trying to build a fucking power fist.
You were building a power fist. Someone was convincing children to attack a armed facility. And
It's fine. This can actually work in our favor.
It might.
Think about it, right?
Okay.
They're gonna put me on a ship.
Now the question is, who's put the bounty on your head? Do we know?
I know who it is, but you don't. Know.
I don't think we were we ever told about your obligation in the past
No.
or anything?
At the end of the
No,
day,
I
unless,
tried to keep.
unless you guys tell each other in game, you don't know.
Yeah, I decided to
Well,
keep it
well,
kept secret because anyone
well,
else
you
knowing
say-
that I was actually
you say
gonna
that. You say that, but this isn't our first mission together, obviously, because we know each other. That's the.
Well,
that's
we
what I'm
like
saying,
Jack
we
said,
might
we
have
told each
history.
other game.
Yeah.
Kind of explains why the Wookiee is so pissed off that he wouldn't pay for healing. We've
Okay.
been bros for so long now. Come on.
You guys apparently keep so many secrets. Like the fact that the Wookiee might be a doctor secretly, since he succeeded so much.
Alright, guys, I gotta go in like 10 minutes. So
Okay, then I guess we're wrapping up.
Yeah.
So,
I think we're talking.
any last minute things you want to do? At the end of the day, those kids aren't gonna stick around forever.
Well, they fucking will.
You're gonna have to make another check if you want to keep them around.
Just threaten them that if they don't stick around, that the Wookiee will pull all their arms and legs off.
One sec.
Well, since they're already working with me, I'll do a leadership check.
Sure, I'll let you do that.
And to be like, stay. You guys are staying with me till we get this job done, and I get a -1 black die from it for kill with kindness.
Okay. Go for it.
You've got to do the. Ooh.
Massive failure and
Oh my
advantage
God.
all at the same time.
That was impressive.
I don't even know how you've managed that. Okay, the kids say that they will only do it for advanced payment. So you have to pay them up front instead of later on. And only if you do will they come back as they start leaving.
dude, you're getting like fucking manhandled by kids.
No, I'm
like your
not.
life right now.
No, I'm not.
You're gonna blow one
I
of the
say-
brains out, aren't
I
you?
say fuck this shit, and I just open fire it. Like the one with the slug thrower, and the leader, I just shoot him. I'm like, I've had fun enough of this. Shoot.
Okay, you take a shot. Let me prep for that. Go ahead, take a shot.
At this point, am I with you?
Are you?
No.
You can
You're
declare
gonna
that
hear
you're
the
there. if
noise.
you want.
He's in the same.
You
place.
definitely hear it now as a blaster goes off, shooting the kid. How much damage do you deal?
5.
5. Kid's dead.
You just killed a
Thank
kid.
You were
I had
immediately
enough shit.
attacked by all the kids there.
At this point, I hear the blaster shots, and I come to investigate what the tits is going on.
hmm
You're just gonna get him to be like, well, the tits.
As you arrive, you see a bunch of kids essentially ramming your friend here to the ground. Your friend can no longer move unless he succeeds on a very difficult check.
Can I just lean against the wall and start laughing?
Yes, you can.
You're not gonna help?
Are they actually hurting him?
Yes.
Yes and no.
No, they are.
Fine.
Fuck that shit.
Is it just your pride? Because if it's just your pride, I'm more than willing just to sit here
His
and watch.
pride
No, I'm
and
thinking of more.
probably
who's gonna
his
help.
digits as they are like physically on top of him, like stomping. They're not dealing enough damage to kill him, but he's gonna walk away injured.
Hey, I'm gonna coerce you, you bastard.
Go on, try it.
I'm like, you are fucking helping me get rid of these blinded kids as I'm trying to push them off. I get -2 black die to that. I get two black die removed from that.
Okay, go for it.
Difficulty as well.
Okay, what's the difficulty? What is your... Let's see, I'm trying to find... Where is it?
Should be something based on will.
Yeah, it should be his will. Will is 2. So go ahead and make a roll.
Oh, my willpower's only 1.
Okay,
You are helping me get
your
these
willpower
kids
is
off.
only 1. Then yeah, you definitely succeed.
I'm just like, okay. At this point, I just walk over and start grabbing people by the scruffs of the back of their clothes and just literally flinging them off.
Thank you.
Okay, so what's your brawn? Your brawn is 4, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not with the intent to hurt them, though.
They fail to knock you over, and then you manage to pick up like 5 of them, while the other 3 run away. Eventually, they squeeze out your hand grip and run off.
Yeah, I've just
I
got
don't think Jack wants to see children being killed.
You can if you want. At the end of the day,
I've done my job.
you shoot one of the kids on a backwater plant who managed to start a gang, probably for the same reason that just happened. When you kill one of the kids, they start attacking.
Hang on, I've had enough of these. Let's go. Where's the other guy? Where's the other one?
So we're kind of done with you guys for now. That's pretty much that's going to leave you off. We'll come back later.
Just
Well,
so
that's
I
what
know,
I was ending on.
I just want to do one last thing.
Go ahead.
What's the area we're actually in as, all this kerfuffle happens?
I'm going to say you're in a very run-down building that you guys have been calling an apartment.
Okay, because I was just thinking if we're out in the open, I might want to throw this dead kid into someone's garden, just out of sight.
I want to do that anyway.
They're just gonna wake up just like, oh, this again.
Now, as per our bounty hunter, LaFawn here, when you finally wake up, because this guy stunned you and you were out of it, you find yourself in a baka tank on a ship, getting ready to take off. This is pretty much do or your character or you make a new character. I was gonna say do or die, but your option is.
Do I still have my weapons on me, or did they take them off?
They took your weapons. You can definitely get out of the tank though.
Okay.
Well,
it's a fucking baka tank.
Room?
It's not a fucking.
Yeah.
It's not a containment cell. I'm just gonna open the lid and get out.
Yeah, no problem. You get out.
Some sort of.
You're a little slippery, but you get out. As you look around, you don't see any of your equipment, but you are in a medical bay that looks very similar to the map that is directly below us.
Okay. Alright, in which case, is my health at full since it's been signed up baka tank?
It's not exactly at full. You're short 5 from your max, but you're okay.
111 then. Alright, in which case, I'm going to take a stim of adrenaline.
You don't have any of your stuff, man. It's not there.
Yeah, I know, but I'm in a medical bay. They're gonna have adrenaline.
Fine. Give me a check to look for it. Perception. Go for it. Try to find something that may or may not be there.
I'm hoping there's a massive failure and he just finds a booby trap.
You don't find nothing, man.
I don't find
You find a
anything.
drawer of tampons. Congratulations.
It's fine, I can use these as weapons.
You take the tampons.
Yeah, take them. You can use them to absorb bleeding.
I'm going. That's actually true. I'm going to open the door and like look outside. Are there enemies?
You see what looks like to be some food on the table out there.
So there's no enemies.
Looks like someone was eating a sandwich earlier.
Okay. So I'm gonna go out into here.
What's on the sandwich?
Looks like meatloaf on rye.
Actually, then I'm gonna go over here, and I'm going to like look through this door for any pilots.
Okay, so before we go any further, roll me a stealth check.
Okay. Stealth.
Please please fail.
You succeed. You also stub your toe, but you succeed.
Nailed it. Literally. Alright,
There definitely is someone or something in the pilot seat.
something.
Could be the droid, I mean.
It could be the droid.
All you see
I
is
don't
a
see a combat
silhouette.
droid flying a ship. I don't see a combat droid flying a ship.
Droids can fly
Uh,
ships.
Yeah, but it's a combat droid.
Droids
sure
can
HK
fly ships.
I'm pretty
it's a
sure
combat
At
droid.
the end of the day,
HK
you can be a
could
be a droid and be a player. You can fly a ship.
Ah, okay.
Do
I'm
you
going
just have
to
the image of an
try and
Astro
get a closer
droid?
look.
Okay, you're gonna have to move closer, and you're gonna have to roll me another check.
A stealth check.
Yes. You still succeed. As you take a closer look, it is in fact a droid, but there is someone in the passenger seat. Well, not passenger, rather co-pilot seat.
Okay, does he have a gun?
They both have guns.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to the guy who's in the co-pilot seat. I'm gonna like wrap my arm around his neck and pull out his gun.
Okay. Roll me one more stealth check. And if you succeed, as you walk closer and reach for the gun, the droid shoots you and attempts to stun you again.
Okay.
You pretty much were unaware, so he can't really miss. So you take 9 strain plus what I'm about to roll.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Okay, not too bad. So you take 10 strain. Actually, no,
I'm
just straight 9. Are you back out?
Am I back out? No, I'm still fine.
Okay, then you're holding. What do you want to do?
Is the ship actually being flown or what?
Ship is about to take off.
Oh, in which case I'm just gonna run away and jump outside. I thought the ship was actually flying, that's why I was going through all this trouble.
Dude, I told you. Well, I guess there's no way for you to tell until you got to the front. But yeah, they haven't really left. They're prepping to take off. They are gonna get shots to try hit you. And what is your agility?
My agility's 3.
Okay, they have a couple shots. They're gonna take their shots at you. Here goes the droid again. He actually missed. That's good. And now the non-droid bounty hunter, who doesn't miss. You take stun of 9 plus 1, which means you're out again.
Yeah.
So, congratulations, you have to roll a new character next time around. So, before we close out, everyone roll another white die, and to see you guys get some force favor for next time around. You might be positive 1. You
My
might be.
track record would say otherwise.
Okay, there
Oh.
you go. You have 3 force favor for next time around, guys.
Oh joy.
Someone do actually mark that down. Okay. I can't really give you experience for failing to do something, Lafon, so you don't have any additional experience for your new character. As for the guys who somehow almost got beaten up by children, you also gained no experience.
I didn't get beaten up by children.
Fine, then you gain 5 experience.
Yes!
Okay, then that's pretty much where we're closing off. Someone has to make a new character, someone gained 5 experience, someone got beat up by kids.
Oh, a great first session.
I know, right?
That's what we get for going after the difficult crowd.
The sad thing is, this is technically all my fault.
I don't see how it is, but okay.
Because I got us lost. And,
This is
and
true.
found which was technically the side entrance to where I would assume Jabba was.
You went to a middle of nowhere, man. You were literally standing next to a farm where kids hang out on their speeders.
But if I had taken us the right way, I probably would have found us a much more safer way inside the
Yes,
space.
had you actually found the correct way, you probably would have found the back way into the building.
Oh well.
And I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've been giving you guys advantages to not be hit, and you guys should be dead.
Anyway, I gotta go now. So I'll see you guys later.
That's
Sure.
pretty much it. There, guys. And that is the end of the stream. So if you're watching, thanks. Show's pretty much over. I'll probably upload this to YouTube. You can find me at something because I forgot what it was called. Don't worry, I'll stick a link somewhere, and hopefully it'll work. Because honestly, I'm kind of out of it.